Good morning, family, friends, fishermen. Simple Yak here, and today we're doing just that. We're keeping it simple. You know where I am, hometown Redondo Beach, heading to the Kelp. Gonna look for those trophy bass, and today a little bit of white sea bass. Caught a couple of those last week, so since they're in the area, we'll just give it a little target here and there. I also have a new 7'11" medium heavy Swimbait Finatic rod from United Composites. So got that paired up with the Tranx 301. Gonna throw the little war rig around, see if we can't find those trophy bass. Anyway, stick with me, show you what I use, how I use it, if we have any results. Now, let's go get them, boys. You! Cowabunga, baby! Woo! Yes! Woo! Giant. It's a giant. Woo! GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. What do we got? Water's so dark right here. Small calico. First of the day, just a couple casts in. Let's go. Oh, he chomped that friggin' treble hook, dude. Yeah. Oh man, he's gonna be hard to get off there. It's gonna be tough. He might be screwed, to be honest. Freaking choked it. We're gonna have to operate. But nice small one to start the day. Oh wow, we got him. Got him undone. I'm surprised that came out that easy. Stuck me pretty good. Got slimed, but we'll send him out of the way. Swallowed the heck out of that. It's all the way down his gullet. Hopefully that doesn't hurt too bad later. These guys are sharp, that's why you try not to drop them in your boat. Let's see what we got going on here. Tip Wrap Jack, they call me.
Tip Wrap Jack!
Love that. Penn Fathom 200, left-handed, Johnny Morris CarbonLite, 710, medium heavy. It's a deep crank rod, rated like half to an ounce and a half. So it's a little more whippy. And then I got the kicker and Damiki mint to be axe blade there, 3/4 ounce. We're on the board, beating the skunk. Beautiful day. Water's a little murky right here where it was coming in, but it looks a little more clear right here, so that blade should be drawing them in. GoPro, start recording. Another little, we're in the pack of smallies here. Pack of smallies. Even smaller than before. Even smaller. It's amazing. Ooh, I don't know if I can even lip him, he's so small. Little baby. Easy. He'll get like 10 times bigger, dude. Man, those treble hooks, they're just swallowing them right now. Happy I've been able to get them off. I've been doing a little... Alright, again, it's the Damiki axe blade, 3/4 ounce. Big blade on the back, mint to be. Damiki kicker collab. Penn Fathom 200 left hand, 30-pound braid, 25-pound blue label fluoro cigar. Johnny Morris CarbonLite, 710 medium heavy. And we're just tossing. We found a couple here. Letting the blades do the work. We're in about 15 foot of water, right on the edge of the kelp. Looks like there's a little stack of them right here. Very small. Really, I can feel that blade dancing. Caught a lot of fish on this jig. Oh man, I don't know if you can see that. The water is a little dirty right now, but look at that lure go. Look at that little blade go. Let's keep casting in here. There's a lot of stuff just hanging out. Or just hanging, waiting for the waves to bring them their next meal. I'm gonna have to add a shrimp lure in here too. I've got baitfish, I've got squid. I need to add a shrimp lure. Oh, nice guy, nice on the wave over there. Let's fan cast here and then pull up to the kelp a little bit more. Yeah, the water's 64. It was 67 back there. So we'll just throw this axe blade around until we kind of snag in the kelp a little bit. Then we'll go to a more weedless presentation. We go to the 1 ounce with the PK3 booty spin, or we'll go to the 1 ounce with the PK5 booty spin on there. I want to see, yeah, water clarity is like 2 feet, 3 feet. So we're gonna have to be using some darker colors, some thump, some flash. So we'll probably go to the A-rig early today. I do want to try my new United Composites Swimbait Finatic medium heavy 711. Should be able to throw that thing like crazy. I'm hoping. That's something I can take on sport boats too, but don't really like sport boats. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. Better. A little bit better this time. GoPro, start recording. Get him out of the kelp. Get him out of the kelp. A little bit better this time. A little bit better this time. Don't let him go. Ah, there we go, baby. Starting off fast today, man. Chill out. Chill out. Take some untangling, but it's starting to get bigger. It's starting to get bigger. Not 14 by any means, but they're stacked up right here. Oh man, that bass really messed with my life. I'm gonna mess with this tangle, then I'll be back with you. Alright, so we're fishing super shallow, right on the edge of the kelp. I like to start the first couple hours working in shallow. That was close. And then on the way back, we'll try to go a little deeper, work the different depths. Anyways, just absolutely glass-like morning. I'm loving this Penn Fathom. Both my Daiwa Lexa needs a clutch fix. My Tranx needs a service, but it's doing okay. This thing, I'm loving this thing. I'm gonna have the other Tranx serviced. I'll put it on the longer 7.9 heavy rod. See how I like it. But it's nice on this little easy rod here. Starting to snag in the kelp a little bit, so I'll probably put on the little 1 ounce net breaker. The PK3 booty spin, start with the lower profile. I'll go up to the 5-inch, really look for those big ones. Man, that blade looks so good. Love these quick clips, because just like that, boom, got a 1 ounce neck breaker, white, and then you got a PK3 booty spin. White as well. We'll see if they like anything white today. You know, these super weedless. So don't be afraid to throw it in the kelp. See how it looks. Does it look good? Alright, it's booty spinning like crazy. That's good. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Be back with you. Hopefully with a fish on the end of this line. GoPro, start recording. Oh, stay with me, baby. It's in the kelp right here. Oh no. Come on. Took me into the kelp. What a loser.
William, knife man.
GoPro, start recording. Stay with me, baby. Stay with me. Oh, barely hooked. Let's go. You. On the pause, baby. Biggest of the day. Let's go. Woo. Getting bigger, still pretty small, but beautiful teal on the top. That's what I like to see. I'll wrestle him away from the kelp. This guy is not even 13, it's like 12 and a half. Kind of small, but we're just picking away out here. It's number 4. Just lost one in the kelp too. So got the drag button down. Pretty cool. Awesome looking guy, huh? Good stuff. I love bass, dude. This is the coolest fish alive for me. Just embodies that SoCal spirit. Let's go. On the Johnny Morris CarbonLite 7.9 heavy, and my Tranx 201 HG, 30-pound braid, 25-pound blue label Seagar, and then Old Faithful PK5 booty spin, baitfish color with a 1-ounce Warbaits neck breaker, jungle color. Just swimming it through the kelp, trying to find them. Different depths, different speeds. And it looks like they want kind of a more of a moderate. Tried the slow, tried the fast. Been right there in the middle, Goldilocks style. Tip wrap Jack is here.
Tip wrap
Take care of
Jack.
this tip wrap. Get back out there. See what else we can find. And as always, make sure you're checking your drags. We need those drags really cranked down. With these long casts, we don't have a lot of room to play around with. We just gotta force them in here. I know sometimes you want to stop and have fun fighting them, but with this much debris and kelp around, you gotta really turn the handle, Randal, get them in. And I was casting up against the kelp, so let me see. Get turned around again. We'll hit the outside edge of the kelp, and then I'll kind of sit here, turn around, and try to find some lanes. Start casting back towards shore. So I've been catching them more towards shore than away from shore. Still waiting for the sun to come out, but man, the weather's been, the ocean and the waves and the swell have been nice the last couple weeks. I know a lot of people are doing well fishing. Water 62 degrees. I've seen it go from 75, or from 67 down to 65, down to 62 around here in the kelp. But you can tell the water gets a lot more stained, a lot more dirty around that 67 degree water. But in here it's nice and cool. working the edge of this kelp this way. And once the current spins me around, toss it back the other way. Checking our bait every cast. It's looking good. And why not? There's a little lane right there. Let's just throw it across the top of the kelp. And that's the beauty of having the Warbaits neck breaker with the PK5 booty spin. It's just so weedless. You really have to try to snag. You can cast with confidence out across the top of the kelp, knowing you're not going to lose your lure most likely. Right there, you'll feel the kelp. And I'll drop it down a little bit. Speed it back up, make sure that tail is really spinning and fluttering in the current there. Yeah, barely any current today. Can really navigate the kelp and I'm loving it. So far 4 bass, no keeper size, 14 inches yet. Biggest one's been 12.5. Other assorted smallies there. Alright, visibility's still kind of meh. Oh man, I love this combo. This is like Old Faithful. You can just launch this thing so hard. Oh, there's a little blow up right there. Throw into that. Keeping your eyes on the little spot. Looks like right there. Might just be the tops of kelp, but let's burn it across the top a little bit. Let's try a little burn, top burn here. There's the top of that kelp. Let it drop down a little bit. Perfect position. Now I'm just going to keep hitting that little zone. Seeing some ripples. What I'm doing, if you see me speed it up, it's because I think it's going to get stuck in a little kelp. I try to put it right in the zone. You can feel it pop over the edge of the kelp. I like to put it in free spool and just let it go down the edge of that kelp as well before we pick up slack and get the blade working again in our direction. Looks good. Still looking good. We're in a nice little position. Like I said, not a lot of current, so we're just finding the lane and picking it. Just look exactly where you're going to cast. You can usually put it right there. Oh yeah, that might be it right there. See some stuff flashing around. I'm working high in the water column right now. Only in 15 foot of water. Nice little drift. Really letting me pick away. Oh, stuff's boiling right there too. Alright. I'm confident with that one. Come on, baby. Seeing a lot of just little ripples at the top with some small bait fish feeding. Trying to throw it past that and kind of drag it through that. Oh yeah, in the shallow I can see a bunch of stuff all stirred up. So cool. Usually I can see the bottom from here, but man, it's just no visibility today. And we're really just methodically working our way through. Just keep casting, baby. That's the name of the game. So beautiful out too.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a fish.
It's on now.
Fish. GoPro, start recording. GoPro, start recording. What's been going on with my GoPro? Turn it off. He's fighting a little bit now that he sees the boat. Oh, man, I caught him way out there. Oh yeah, he sees the boat flown away. Best of the day so far, that's for sure. Let's go! Yoo! Hell yeah. Here they come, baby. Here they come. I don't know why my GoPro is not recording very well. Look at this guy. Absolutely gorgeous. Been seeing a lot of bait just kind of flashing on the surface. 13. So we've had a 12.5 and a 13, but no 14s just yet. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's keep going. At least they're biting today. At least they're biting. Let's go. GoPro, start recording.
Got your ass.
Come to Papa. Where are you? I can't even see you. It's directly below us. Look how orange he is. Wow. So orange, dude. Careful, I don't want to get you right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that, baby. Eating the Warbaits neck breaker. 1 ounce jungle. PK5 just absolutely swallowed. Gulp, gulp, gulp. Biggest one of the day, baby. So awesome. Wow. There he is. Free lip piercings. He's 14 on the dot. 14 on the dot, baby. Good one. Get fatter. Good fight. Great day so far. I think that was bass number 6. First keeper size, though. Living small and not very fat. And absolutely inhaled the PK5 booty spin. 1 ounce jungle color neck breaker. Absolutely gorgeous. We started with 2 eyes, now we're down to 1. But man, this baitfish color out here in the kelp, it's been slaughtering for me. It's my confidence bait. The 1 ounce neck breaker, PK5 booty spin combo. Just makes me fish with confidence. So I know down there the action is gonna be supreme. It barely takes anything to get those blades going. I don't know if you can see that in the water, but man, looks so good. And it really gives you, the neck breaker really gives it some side to side and some roll too. Once you get your retrieval speed up a little bit. Man, can't say enough good stuff about the Warbaits neck breaker. You'd think I'd be a bandwagon, but nah. You see me catch bass with them every week. Woo! You! That was sick. And he absolutely inhaled that thing all the way. That was dope. I'm gonna have to review the tape. Where did I even throw that thing? Is that up shallow? I don't think so. Looks like there's a lane right there. Let's try that. Like I said, there's not a lot of current. We're just kind of being allowed to work these little kelp lanes here. Usually my kayak's getting pushed around all over the place, but not today. Today we can kind of control where we're going, and we can really feel like fishermen. looks so good. Yeah, clarity is still like 3 or 4 feet. Just put your eyes on where you want to cast it. Just let your body put it there. Like I said, I'm gonna run up the kelp. If I feel it on top, I can see it. All right, it just went over the top of the kelp. I'm gonna let it fall back down a little bit. Give it a little erratic before I pick it back up and start swimming it up. Let's just continue along the edge of this kelp here. I haven't even got to flat rock yet. I'm gonna start using a 1-ounce neck breaker with the Duratrix on there. Bass Tricks 7-inch Fluke. See if we can find some white sea bass. Found a couple of them around Flat Rock last week. Right now we're still in shallow. Gonna get stuck in this kelp right here. Throw a couple. Oh man, look at those birds too. I love being out here. Big flying V of birds. We're kind of stuck in the kelp a little bit here. It's the riskiest cast of the day, I'd say, right here. Alright, let's get it over the top of this kelp now. I don't want to get stuck. Out of the kelp with my oar, and I'll be back with you. Foam is home, baby. Throwing it deep into that foam over there. Kind of risky casts. Oh, super sick pelicans about to fly by. I mean, come on. You got your sea lions, flat rock, wedged up pelicans. Hi. Squid lure. Let's go to the squid. It's about where I found a couple white sea bass last week. Let's see if 1 ounce is enough. Oh, yeah. Nice glide to the bottom. Let the waves and the current push us off of the kelp so we can get our rudder back, or pedals back. We got our pedals back. Waves are kind of big, so we got to be careful out here today. Tiptoe up to the edge. Seals are eyeballing me. Probably gonna bail and dive into the water if I get a little closer. Staring right at me. I come in peace, boy. You like them casts, boys? GoPro start recording. Ooh, look at him go. Oh, big white sea bass. Big white sea bass. Big white sea bass. Do we gaff him? Do we gaff him? I'm gonna get wild here in a second. huge white sea bass. He's not going anywhere. Woo! Let's go! Whoa! Freaking monster sea bass. Let's freaking go, baby. Frick yes. Oh my gosh. Look at that, baby. Big white sea bass. Yoo! Let's go. Is that keeper? Is that a freaking keeper white sea bass? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. They gotta be 28. This guy is freaking not even close. Teeth are destroying me right now. Alright. I don't have any lip grippers. Easy. Easy. He's short, but oh my gosh. So sick. So sick. Oh. He's as long as the board. He's as long as the board. 23 inches. What's he gotta be? Hold on. 28, okay. We're short, but still. Look at this freaking thing, baby. Woo! Just what we were looking for. Oh my gosh. Let's get the release. Oh my gosh. Super beautiful. Oh. I'm just gonna hold him here lightly until he revives a little bit. There he goes. Woo! I thought my bait was gonna be too big, but man, I was like, it's pulling kind of hard. It's got to be 28, and that was 23. We were so close, so close. Oh my gosh. Freaking A, dude. Let's go on the new rod and the new reel. Oh, and the new lure. My gosh, man. It's working. Exactly what we were looking for. We're looking for white sea bass. I found a couple over here last week. Not that big. Oh man. United Composites, 711 medium heavy, 2 to 5 ounce lure weight, and 15 to 40 pound test. Swimbait Finatic, United Composites, baby. 711 medium heavy with the Shimano 301 HG. Got 50 pound braid on there, 40 pound blue label, Seagar fluoro leader. And that, there's a lot of current. Oh man, the clip came off. Doing battle there. But here we go. 2 ounce Warbaits neck breaker, just the raw color, and then an 8-inch sudden impact Fluke. Oh my gosh, that was wild. And it fought me to the point where the clip came off of the the ring and slid down. So let's do some maintenance here on the lure. Get that back on there where it's supposed to be. Go. But man, that was so cool. Such a sick bite. I thought it was just a bass or something. But wow. Turned out to be a little bit bigger. And I wanted to drift right over the top of this kelp right here. I'm in PV Cove. Let me take my pliers and push this down a little bit. Re-rig our Fluke real quick. Oh man, so cool. Oh my gosh. And we're back rigged up. 2 ounce Warbaits neck breaker, raw color, 8-inch sudden impact Fluke. Big 6 or 7/0 hook on there. I think it's a 6.0. But man, whew, hooked it right through the top of the mouth. Wasn't going anywhere. Last week we popped the bigger one off that size. But man, that was as long as my board there. See if we can go find some more. My gosh. I was worried this lure was going to be too big too. But not to worry, baby. Whew! I am fired up, man. I am so fired up. Alright, I'm gonna get back into that drift. Shaking. I thought that was gonna be legal almost. Oh man. Definitely the biggest white sea bass I've caught. So that is what I'm talking about. Oh, it looks like there's a little lane right here, super shallow. So maybe we'll just get into this little drift, really cast up into shallow. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll go back into that. Oh my gosh, man. Just watching them go. Thought it was a huge calico, but no. So freaking sick. This lure is so weedless, you can just not worry about casting it up into the shallow. But man, bass thumb has turned into bass palm, man. It's really got me. Those things have some teeth on them. See if we can work this spot and find a way out. We are pretty shallow, so we gotta be careful of waves here. Keep our head on a swivel. I know I'm excited, but let's not have that be the reason I capsize. Oh man, heck yeah. And I was kind of reluctant to put the booty spin away. I just love using those booty spins for bass. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. I saw a couple white sea bass over here at Flat Rock last week. They had to still be here. I'm trying real big baits. It's like, screw it, let's just use a big bait. Big bait, big fish, right? Big bait, big fish. And this rod and reel is just perfect for that. We're super shallow now. And I'm just lobbing this. This thing's 2 ounces and you can just lob the heck out of it. This lure. There's a lot of current up in here, a lot of tide ripping, so I figure we'd go up to the higher stuff. The 1 ounce just wasn't really fluttering down. Needed the 1.5 would be the sweet zone, but I've only got 1 and I've only got 2, so I prefer a heavier. I like to really be able to feel it at the end. I'm just freaking bringing this across the bottom here. I'm gonna try to go back through that little area again. Since we're here, finally found another rod with a long buttstock. I like a long buttstock. I'm a bass man, what can I say? I like big butts. Right at the kelp. Ooh, big dude. Big sand bass. Fat dude. Ooh, dang. Ooh, chunky boy. Yo! Let's go. Big chunky boy. Easy, bud. Easy. Dude, he's got big ass head, dude. Oh my god. Let's go. Man, look at that bad boy. Fatty. Big ass sand bass, dude. Wow. Look at the big orange throat on him, dude. Super sick. Freaking destroying my thumb, dude. But man, I was throwing the A-rig for a while. I was hoping to snag one. Big dude. Big dude. Let's see. Foot stuck. This guy's destroying my thumb. Chill out, dude. 14. Being dramatic. Heck yeah, baby. He was borderline. So we got calico bass, Got 5 calico. We've had 1 sand and 1 big white sea bass, dude. I'd call that a successful day. Let's go. Oh man, he took my whole booty spin out. Oh. As you can see, that's the United Composites Swimbait Finatic 711 medium heavy, 2 to 5 ounce, 15 to 40 pound line. My Tranx 301B HG, baby. The new Tranx line, pretty sick. I'm loving it so far. And then I was just throwing this little Warbaits War rig, 5-arm rig. I had 2 3/4 ounce booty spins on the bottom. As you can see, he chomped this one, took the whole spin off of it. And I had a 1/4 ounce head with a Kayak swim bait in the middle there. Just slow rolling it in about 20 foot of water on the outside edge of the kelp while we drift. And yeah, I'm down a booty spin now. I'm not sure how effective this. That might just be the end. I don't know. All right, guys. Looks like our time together for this episode's coming to an end. As I was getting back into Malaga Cove, the visibility dropped even more. Big red tide. You can only see like 1 foot, but that kind of worked to our advantage. We picked up a nice chunky sand bass, barely legal, 14-incher, super chunky too, super orange belly. I think that for the total for the day, we had 5 calico, 1 sand bass, and 1 24-inch white sea bass. Exactly what we were looking for, exactly what we were targeting. Exactly what we got the new rod for. The United Composites 711 medium heavy, rated 2 to 5 ounces and 15 to 40 pound line. We're using that with a Tranx 301B HG and 50 pound braid to a 40 pound blue label fluorocarbon by Seagar leader. Threw around the 2 ounce Warbaits neck breaker with a big sudden impact 8-inch fluke on there, and that caught that bass. So, you know, tips for the day, as always. I'm always saying the same thing and never taking my own tips, which is make sure you're buttoning down those drags. If you're making a really long bomb cast like I am in the kelp, you're not going to be messing around, you know, stopping to fight them. You want to turn the handle, get those in there before they take you into the kelp, and you lose a potential nice bass, which I only lost 1 of today. So, yeah, make sure you tighten down those drags, and also keep your head on a swivel out there. I always get super excited after I catch a fish, and I kind of lose track of where I am. Sometimes the tide's kind of pushing me closer to shore than I realize I am. So remember, instead of just going right back to fishing or fixing your gear and your hook placement and everything on your lures, make sure you're in safe position first. No waves are taking you up onto the rocks, so you can go home at the end of the day and brag about how good of a fishing time you had. Anyways, thanks for being here with Simple Yak. Hope you learned and laughed along the way. We're heading to El Tarasco, gonna get some chicken tacos, nice big tall Modelo, and have a nice rest of the day. Flip on the Dodgers, hope for some more victory. Anyway, thanks for being here. Can't wait to see what happens next time, and as always, make sure you do something that makes you happy, like fishing does for me. Anyways, my friends, I'll see you in the next one. You!